of Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for World Trigger Chapter 231. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, last chapter, we started the final day of the battle simulations, but something that I really did like that we were seeing is that, and I think I covered 2 chapters last time, I can't remember off the top of my head, is that we saw the squads were, sharing info, and that's something that's extremely important on away missions, is when you are in, like, an unknown area like this, like they're going to be in the away missions. It's very important to communicate with other squads and share information, so that way if like another squad's going to go in that zone and meet up with you or whatnot, or hell, when you come back from going in your missions and whatnot, that give them the rundown. But the other thing is too, is when you go on these missions, it's a full team effort. You're not competing with each other. Nah, you're all one big team. You just split off into squads to go do your thing, and then come back and reconvene afterwards. So I do like that a lot. I like that was there. But anyways, I hope to get points for that. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. And Daisuke, please take care of yourself. Please get a team of more assistants to help you. Please. And this chapter is titled The Away Mission Test Part 28. Battle Simulation Exercise Part 3, Match 3. Ooh, you're doing good. Dude, why is this not a mobile phone game? Or not a mobile phone game. No. Why isn't this a game for the Switch? This needs to be made for the Switch. Not on PlayStation 4. I don't like that. I'm still mad that Hogwarts Legacy is not on PlayStation 4. This is bullshit. Should be. Ooh, that is a brutal beheading. Ooh. Close quarters combat. Let's go. Yee. Beheading mofos. Yes. Versus Murakami Squad 10. Victory by a 9-unit gap. Yee. Suwa Squad 7 win, Murakami Squad 10 lose. Nice, we wrecked them. That win couldn't have gone more according to plan. We really took the fight to them with more efficient teamwork than theirs. I'm thinking that a standard squad that makes neat, careful moves is going to have a hard time against our new tactics. Murakami Squad 10. This feels like when Mizukami Squad beat us to a pulp. I had the same thought. Their teamwork was much more precise than yesterday. Much more. That's something you achieve from a little training. So you're thinking that Suwa did something like Mizukami Squad and must have come up with a killer strategy? Yeah, this seems like less like Suwa's plan and more like one of Four Eyes' bright ideas. Four Eyes? Oh, Mikumo? Yeah, that's what my gut says. Say, that Mizukami's and Suwa squads are using the same special strategy or even completely different ones. Our job is to figure out our own special strategy now. Do I have that right? No, searching for that answer at this point doesn't mesh with this squad's style. Yeah, for sure. That'd be a lot to ask right now. Time is assuredly not on. Oh my God, time is assuredly not on our side. We keep going as planned. Fight with the strategies we prepared. Got it, dude. That is not the right thing to do. No, because that motherfucker's gonna figure you out so easily. That is the dumbest thing to do. Match 4 versus Kadera Squad 6. Both squads played cautiously up through turn 3, leading to only a 1-unit difference after the dust settled. turn 4, we took the lead with our combo moves. And on turns 5 and 6, we used a wire-filled zone to cut off the opponent's path of attack. We won with a 6-unit difference. 2 in a row! Yee! R.I.P. to our buddies who gave us those hot tips. Whatever, they can't be salty over a fair fight. Mikuma's wire setup is great for pretending once we've, I fucked this up. Mikuma's wire setup is great for defending once we've taken the lead. Akatori's aptitude skills to the mix and were even more solid, because it's a strategy that involves waiting around anyhow. When one additional action token is consumed when an enemy unit enters a cell with wires. You want to whip out even more wires against a squad with a lot of attackers? Definitely. They're tough, and that's Kadera Squad 6. Perfect teamwork, no wasted moves. How did they improve so much in one day? Beyond just the info we gave them yesterday, Squad 7 must be running some secret strategy. Same goes for us, though. But that's the thing, though, and that's why, like, with the previous Squad set kind of pissed me off that they're just going to keep using the same strategy. It's like, no. You look at the stuff, look at the footage, and be like, okay, they did this, this, and this. What can we do? And maybe we should do this, this, and this to improve. Fucking morons. This is important because when you go on missions, you're going to have to review the footage and see what worked and what didn't. Kind of like with what's going on with Tagashi. Oh, God, I'm writing an article about Tagashi's hiatus and comparing it with Daisuke because people are freaking the fuck out about Hunter x Hunter. And I'm telling you, Tagashi is gonna. Hunter x Hunter's been following the way of World Trigger. It has. Well, technically, Hunter x Hunter came out first, but you know what I mean. And I'm surprised it didn't move to Jump SQ sooner, to be honest. And you know, I'm doing the research, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of commonality going on. There freaking is. There is. It's crazy, right? Just that's what I mean by like looking at that's how I come to conclusions on a lot of stuff. Is you look at everything and look at the commonalities, right, and the differences. And in the case of my example here with Tagashi and Daisuke, including the fact that apparently in 2018, Tagashi said that World Trigger was one of the 3 series from a young mangaka that he really liked, and he doesn't like battle action series. He don't like it. So him saying that says a lot. So I'm telling you, he's going to Jump SQ. Hunter x Hunter gonna go Jump SQ. I'm calling that shit. Needs to do it. Maybe he'll tell Daisuke to get some fucking get more assistance. Seriously, gosh, you need to do that. Get Daisuke to get more help. Any thoughts, Katora? That's some face you're making, is it? Hardly. God, this totally. I just realized this fucking applies to this too, because I'm gonna point this out before I forget. Because Tagashi, what happened with Hunter x Hunter is. Oh no, let me read this and then I'll say this. It's all good. We're still on pace to reach our goal. I'm thinking any thinking and reflecting can come after we see the final scores today. Focus on the remaining matches. Okay. All right, now I can do this. So, right when Hunter x Hunter went on hiatus, Tagashi said that what he was doing, the half digitization process for the manuscripts weren't working. It just was taking way too much time, and that he's going to find another method that's more efficient before Hunter x Hunter comes back. What do you think this is? He has his team, happy with his team. They're working great, and they know they can get the manga done. They just want to find a more efficient way to get the manuscript done. That's what this is working as a team, looking at what they did, and reflecting on it and being like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the comparison I wanted to make. I gotta do a video on the Tagashi stuff, but god damn it. On turn 2, some Karai and Yubi units brought the fight to us, but since my units used shields to defend, our mini squads didn't break formation. Then on turn 3, while my units were getting ganked, my squad mates swooped down in sync and came out on top damage-wise. After that, we steadily took more and more of a lead, ending with an 8-unit difference. Triple win! We're on a roll now. Man, I'm realizing that Katori's units are real easy to use. Quick on their feet, yeah? That's the value of an all-rounder. Go ahead, keep the praise coming. On the other hand, Four Eyes, you guys are better off not smacking the enemy with Ray Gust, since it just uses up more action tokens, you know? Safer to make you the bait in full guard mode. You're the squad's mighty bulwark. Sure then. We assumed things would work out like yesterday and wound up going after Mikumo too hard. And this is Kurama Squad 5. Double defensive Ray Gust? That's a tough nut to crack. Create a solution for a guy with so little try-on. Even setting that aside, their ways were way smoother than yesterday. Something else is going on here. Some kind of hidden exploit that only Mizukami and Sua squads figured out. You think we could use it too? Assuming this exploit exists? I'm not so sure of. But what if we're being judged on whether or not we can catch on to the trick? I can see that. Even though tricks are for kids, but I can definitely see that because that's something that would happen on a mission. You gotta catch on to little sneaky shit. I could see it. Shape up, Korai. Quit getting thrown for a look. Oh my god, I fucked this up. Shape up, Korai. Quit getting thrown for a loop here. If you don't know a thing about their tricks or exploits, your job is to boost your evaluation in every other way. As long as we produce good results with our steady, sober approach, I'm sure we'll walk away with a decent evaluation from the judges. No, you're wrong. Korai is right. After all, it's not backdoor exploits that make an organization run well. Actually, it improves the... what are you talking about? Exploiting the back doors. That's like the best thing you could do, especially on a mission like this. Seriously, are you fucking dumb? What if you straight up ask Sua or Mizukami after the test is over? If asking now seems awkward, exactly, then you can make use of that info to improve yourself. Right, makes sense. Why not use it now? That's stupid. For this, I would use it now, but what they're saying here about afterwards, that makes sense. I agree with that, but not for this. Come on. When you start using that noggin, but don't commit all the way, you get thrown off. Stick to being a dumbass, koala. Read that again because that was funny. When you start using that noggin but don't commit all the way, you get thrown off. Stick to being a dumbass, koala. Thanks for that dynamic advice. This is the second time today where a character tells them for being a dumbass, tells them to stick being a dumbass or dumb. Yeah, this is wow. I was pretty motivated from the beginning, but more and more, I'm hoping the squad can pull off a big win. Management HQ desk. Now then. They finished the first 5 matches, and we were on the verge of a turning point today, yet we didn't expect the wins to be so one-sided. Our initial prediction was that we'd see more draws as the days went on, but at this rate, we may see a squad rack up 4 more wins today, especially since Sua Squad's 7 already has 3. Their strategy involves making 3 of them captains in their own right. Didn't Kurosawa mention something similar? Mere coincidence. On the whole, it's looking like the squads that prepared an outlandish strategy for the final day are faring well against ones that simply hone their more ordinary tactics. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. You should, in this kind of situation, you should not only hone your, have your ordinary tactics, but you should have some backups because, mofo, you realize they're watching the videos. They're gonna figure you out right away. It's kind of like with running quarterbacks. This is why Squidward, aka Colin Kaepernick, failed and was benched. It was because the first year yeah, the mobile quarterback was working. It was working fine because defenses couldn't predict them. But after that first year, they figured him out. And also Harbaugh left too. So there was that too. For sure, Kinazoe Squad 4 and OG Squad 2 fit that description. It also bears mentioning that those two squads are producing results with strategies that aren't asking much of their members. For that, I give them more credit than Sua Squad. Why? Let's just hope they can keep it up until the end. I would ask as much as from of my squad as I can. That's stupid. Normally this would be the exact point when we'd hit them with a special assignment. Well, Commander Keto, shall we? Not today. I want them focusing on the battles at hand, so no special assignment. Very well. With so many more units to handle, each agent really has their hands full. Keto, is there anyone you're keeping an eye on in today's matches? We're seeing dramatic turnabouts versus yesterday, especially with Mizukami Squad. And one that we know is struggling today is Ninomiya Squad 8. Ooh. Uh-oh. Chica, no. That's not good. It's not good that she's struggling. But, as I said, I know I rambled a little bit, but as I said, I do like what Daisuke is saying. And I feel like, not just within the context of the chapter, but like applying it to Daisuke, I feel like he's kind of saying that he's trying to find a method that works for him. At least I hope he is. Because for those of you that don't know, Daisuke is only 41. And the type of condition that he has is a condition that older people are supposed to have. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of makes me think of Brian a little bit, because Brian, before he died, was suffering from fibromyalgia, which is something that older people have. So it's just it was very interesting. And he's a year younger than Brian too, so it makes things even more interesting. But yeah, like the condition he has is it's like a wear and tear in the neck. He has a chronic neck disorder, and that's the best way to describe it. And what happens is, it basically, especially when it comes to when he was on hiatus for several years, he was dealing with pinched nerves in his neck. Kind of like with what, if you watch football, kind of like with what Peyton Manning had to deal with the pinched nerves. Yeah, something like that. And then he had the shit with his gallbladder. Oh, God, that was bad. God, now that I think about it, that Brian had to deal with that too. He had to have his gallbladder removed. Yeah, it's crazy how much they have in common. But one is dead and one is alive. That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Fucking Brian, I miss him. But anyways, get back to the task at hand here. But I feel like, I really hope that this is kind of saying, at least from Daisuke's point of view, if we're talking about how this applies to Daisuke, that he is kind of like trying to find something that works for him, that's not fucking up his neck. I really hope so. I really am hoping so. Please be doing that. Please tell me he's talking to Togashi and they're figuring something out, because as I said, they're in a similar situation in terms of pain and trying to like find a method that works for them without being in any discomfort. Because remember, Togashi, it's hard for him to like sit for long periods of time. But he finally found a method that worked for him. It's just that it was just taking too long. So, but anyways, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. And what it was saying is that if they tried to do like the safe route, that and just hone the ordinary methods, it just wasn't going to work. But if they changed up the methods and went different routes, you saw how shit was working. I really like that. I really like the lessons that are being taught here. I really do. because you can't stick to one strategy, especially with something like this. No. And especially like on the away mission. No, you can't do that. You can't do that shit, especially with where they're going. Fuck no, you can't do that. They'll figure you out easily after they see you once and hunt you down. Ironically, we have the kind of a similar situation in Kaiju number 8. God, it's so weird. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Pull Trigger content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!